Light on. Racing, Western Chorus away quickly. Schillaci came out a little awkwardly and gave Noble Lancer a bump at the start. Dark Bow away fast, and so too was Street Ruffian. Grandiose showing some pace with Storaya, and Alishan gets well back in the field, and so does Umatilla. They settle down now, racing towards the 900-metre mark, and here's Rechabite moving up on the outside, and Street Ruffian, and these two show the way. In third placing, Noble Lancer over on the outside, and Western Chorus dropped onto the rail, followed by Alishan, and then came Miss Comanche. Storaya over on the rails behind these. Schillaci on the outside of Miss Comanche. Further back in the field is Dark Bow over on the outside, and then Grandiose, who's well back. Second last, Umatilla and Sonic Express. 500 left to go now. Street Ruffian, the leader, about a length in front. Noble Lancer coming after it quickly, and Western Chorus along the rail. Schillaci, Damien Oliver about to give the grey full bore on the outside as they race to the 300-metre mark. Noble Lancer, the leader. Schillaci's coming after it quickly. Western Chorus has dropped out quickly though. Inside the 200, Schillaci got to Noble Lancer. Umatilla's running on okay, but the grey flash, Schillaci's put a gap in them. Umatilla's finishing quickly on the outside, and then Storaya, but Schillaci wins the magnificent treble. Second is Storaya, a half length away, and Umatilla is third, and they were followed then by Street Ruffian. Set, racing. Mystigic and Toledo got away well. Chong Tong again looked to be a touch slow to move. Spinning Hill is going to come to the grandstand with Bomber Bill and Show a Heart as they settle into stride, and 8/8 is up there, and Desert Sky is finding the lead on the grandstand side. Over on the flat now, they've gone past the 1,000 metres, and the leader Rubitano in company with Prince Rubitano on his outside. Chattanooga is in behind those horses, and wider out came North Boy, followed in behind them then by Sedurka, then came Debrief, and Lady Belvedere is last of the flat division grandstand at the 600, and the leader here is Desert Sky on the outside rail ahead of Bomber Bill. Handy to them too is Spinning Hill and also Blackbean, followed by 8/8, and then came down the outside is Show a Heart from Miss Penny Money. Chong Tong trying to work into the clear on the other side now, and North Boys raced up to Prince Rubitano, and then Sedurka trying to get into the clear on the grandstand. Show a Heart has hit the front with Mystigic. Desert Sky, Chong Tong's in the clear, he's coming with his run, and on the far side it's Rubitano just in front. Mystigic on the outside with Chong Tong and North Boy, but Rubitano might have got it on the inside. They're right across the track, they're wide apart. Out wider was Chong Tong, North Boy and Mystigic, and a real blanket finish to the Newmarket Handicap. Racing. Alinghi jumped well, so did Fastnet Roch on the outside. Don't Tell Tom and Dan Bird, there's the first surprise. They've headed to the outside rail. As they settle down, General Baton's being headed now by our Caviar, Kieninski. Fastnet Roch is right up there today, ahead of Alinghi. Back behind him about 2 or 3 lengths away. 4 plays on the rail. Special Harmony and not a singled out on the outside. One of the last when they go to the 800 metres. And on this side, Don't Tell Tom has the lead ahead of Dan Bird as they come along to the 650. General Baton leading Kieninski by about a half a length. Third placing held by 4 play with our Caviar. On its outside there is Fastnet Roch, followed by Alinghi now. Oliver's just pushing the filly along a bit here, and then Special Harmony and not a single doubt. And on the grandstand side, Don't Tell Tom just led from Dan Bird, but at the 300-metre mark, here's Fastnet Roch. He's coming with his run, he's hit the lead. Alinghi's into the clear, and she's chasing him on the outside now. Fastnet Roch at the 100. Alinghi's coming at him. Alinghi got to Fastnet Roch. She's superior, she's coming away, and it's Alinghi to win it by a length to Fastnet Roch. Third is 4 play, and then Special Harmony, who's run a magnificent race. Set for the Newmarket. Gates back, they're off, and Ruwaya jumped well near the outside with El Mangos and Glamourpuss. Takeover Target began quickly, and so did Paratroopers. Raid the Royal stays in behind them, and there's a bunch of 5 or 6 staying out wide, although now they drift over to the inside where it was Schnitzel away with the flyer at the 900 metres, and Schnitzel's out in front 2 or 3 lengths now to Takeover Target, going up to second over on the outside. Stratum is handy, and Ruwaya's between those. They're followed then by Proprietor over on the inside rail when they come to the 600 metres, and further back Titanic Jack. Glamourpuss is out wider in company with Paratroopers. Raid the Royals behind these, and then El Mangos. They're followed by Nips well back on the inside, and Undue and Kelvin together at the rear of the field. Schnitzel at the 400 by 2 lengths to Stratum. Ruwaya under pressure. Wider, and then is coming home strongly on the outside. Takeover Target. Schnitzel in front. 200 metres to go. He's 2 lengths in front of Takeover Target. Ruwaya, and then came Stratum and Proprietor. Schnitzel tied at the 100. Takeover Target's picking him back. Schnitzel just in front. Takeover Target dives, grabs him and wins it. Takeover Target first from either Schnitzel, Nips, who charged, and Stratum in the photos for the Miners. Off they go. All Silent jumps well, so did Nakoni and Shell Scrape, and Grand Sasso went in for a trail in the early part. Star Spangled Banner in the middle of the line began very fast, and Eagle Fall seemed to jump away well, and Wanted is up there in the early part also. Settling down, and it's Wanted who's coming up the middle of the course with the lead after going about 300 metres. He leads from Star Spangled Banner. Just in behind them, King Pulse is handily poised, and they're followed by Dewporth a little bit wider out. Just behind those horses then is Headway, not too far away. Shell Scrape is plotting a course virtually up the middle of the course on its lonesome. Back behind them is Light Fantastic, and they're being followed by Aranos, 5-car stud. Well back in the field is All Silent. He's back towards the tail, and Grand Sasso is pulled to the outside. Cannonball was back there last. 300 metres to go. Star Spangled Banner raced up to Wanted. Eagle Falls is joining in, and then came King Pulse, and further back was Headway, and then Dewporth and Aranos. Wanted kicking on strongly. Star Spangled Banner can't go on. Eagle Falls is coming home strongly now. It's Wanted being tackled by Eagle Falls. Wanted by 3/4, holding on from Eagle Falls. Wanted in front, and Wanted won the Newmarket. Eagle Falls second. Star Spangled Banner for third ahead of King Pulse. Racing in the Newmarket, Black Caviar gets a nice getaway. So did Beaded and King Pulse. Crystal Lily jumped well near the inside. Response Grandules just off the early pacemakers. Eagle Falls went out towards the rear, and Chasm is well back, and Hinchinbrook's about the middle of the pack. Crystal Lily up the middle of the course has the lead in the early stages. She's a couple clear. Black Caviar in clear galloping room is behind her with Grandules on the outside. King Pulse not far away, close to the inside in company with Star Witness. Behind them, Hinchinbrook. They're being followed then closely by Beaded. Snapparazzi well back, trailed by Response. At the end is Eagle Falls and Chasm. Black Caviar with a share of the lead coming to the 400. Crystal Lily on her inside, followed by King Pulse. Then came Beaded and Star Witness at the 300 metres now. And Black Caviar is coasting. Kicks away 2 to 3 lengths on Crystal Lily. King Pulse Beaded is coming home. Black Caviar away by 4 lengths with 150 metres to go. This is unprecedented, 10 straight. Black Caviar by 4, Crystal Lily and Beaded, but she is unparalleled. Black Caviar, perfect. 3 lengths Crystal Lily, Beaded is third, and then Response and Hinchinbrook.
Ready, gates are back and they're away. Rock and Horse over towards the far side. Got a little bit of a brush from the Astrologist. September run out fast with also Swats that in the early part. And it looks as though they're going to split. They are. So it's Finance Tycoon over on the far side leading the Astrologist. September run, Swats that, Rock and Horse and Zutori. Over on the near side, the 3-year-old Home Affairs led the way by a length and a quarter. Oxley Road lost and running Snap Dancer Poland. They were followed by Quantico and Counter Rupee from Helvorsen, Mask Crusader. Well back in the field, Levante and also Artorius in 2 groups at the 600 metres. Over on the far side, Finance Tycoon led by a length and a half, the Astrologist, and then September run under pressure from Rock and Horse and Swats that on the near side. It's Home Affairs held together, led by a length and a half to Lost and running under the whip. Then Snap Dancer, Counter Rupee, Levante, and further back is Poland as they reach the clock tower. Over on the far side, Rock and Horse, the Astrologist together with September run on the near side. Levante led them, but it's over on the far side. Rock and Horse in front. It's going to be an absolute boil-over. Rock and Horse won the Newmarket from the Astrologist. September run, and then for fourth, Swats that's there with Artorius, Levante. Next in the field, Zutori, then Home Affairs, Mask Crusader, Finance Tycoon, Poland Snap Dancer, well back Quantico, Helvorsen, lost and running under pressure a long way from home. Oxley Road and Counter Rupee.